Hi, meteorologist Damien Lodes, and this is your weekly forecast for July 1st. Now, we are tracking some severe weather moving through parts of southern Oklahoma, just between Fort Smith down through McAllister, Ardmore, and the Wichita Falls areas. And as we take a closer look here with our advanced Doppler 3D, we are seeing some thunderstorms pop up just down I-35 between Turner Falls and Ardmore. And as you can see, these are moving fairly slowly at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So these areas, Ardmore down through Medill and Tishomingo, they're going to see a lot of much needed rain before all is said and done tonight. Now, we're also tracking some a long line of storms between Stewart, McAllister, all the way up through the Poteau areas. Now, these storms have had reports of very gusty winds and heavy rain. They've also had hail reports up to quarter-size hail, so very large, very damaging hail. But here for the metro area, we're not seeing a whole lot on our radar right now. It's fairly dry across Oklahoma City, but as we look at northern Oklahoma, we are seeing some pop-up rain showers just east of Webb City, and in far northwestern Oklahoma, some rain showers moving through the Helena and Ringwood areas. But after that, the rain's going to be pretty much done with us in far northern Oklahoma, as we only have a 20% chance for overnight storms in Oklahoma City, 60% chance down in Ardmore and Durant. So southern Oklahoma is going to see the highest chance for overnight storms. And with the storms, the impacts, we're not going to have any impact right now for tornado. We'll have a low impact for hail and winds and an elevated impact right here, risk for flooding. So the highest risk is going to be with the heavy rain that we're going to see tonight. But for tomorrow morning, we're going to see an elevated storm chance for Oklahoma City, 40% chance here. But once again, the highest chance for storms is going to be in far southern Oklahoma, 80% chance for Durant and an 80% chance down in Ardmore. And the storm impacts are going to remain the same. We have an elevated risk for floods, a low risk for winds and small hail, and absolutely no risk right now for tornadoes. So that's what we're seeing for tomorrow morning heading into your morning commute. And for your morning commute, we're going to see some wet roads for 7, 8, and 9 o'clock. Have a 40% chance of rain by 8 a.m. But after that, that's when the rain should start to subside. But you will see some wet roads for your morning commute. So we'll get down to an overnight low of 67 degrees here for Oklahoma City. We'll start off fairly mild at 74 degrees for your morning commute, up to 86 by noon, and it should start to dry out by that time. And then we'll top off at 87 degrees for an afternoon high. So anytime you have highs in the mid 80s in July, you know it's going to be a beautiful day. So highs across the rest of the state tomorrow: 85 in Stillwater, 84 down in Enid, and 87 in Lawton. So it's looking like it's going to be a nice day for a majority of the state tomorrow. Now, the rainfall projections, just how much rain will we see in the next couple of days? Well, for Oklahoma City, we'll see a trace amount, pretty much anything less than 1/10 of an inch. But for far southern Oklahoma, they'll see anywhere between 1/10 of an inch to an inch of rain. And most of that rain is going to fall anywhere between tonight and into Thursday morning. Now, Friday is July 4th, and I know a lot of us are looking forward to it. It's actually my favorite holiday, and right now it's looking like we're going to have great outdoor weather, and it's going to be nice and warm temperatures in the low 90s for the majority of the state. It's looking like it's going to be a beautiful July 4th weekend. And as we get into your 5+5 forecast, tomorrow we'll have a wet start for your morning commute, 74 degrees, but we'll warm up nicely to 87 for an afternoon high of 87 on Thursday with that 40% chance for morning showers. But by the time July 4th gets here, we'll warm up to the 90s, be high of 91 for July 4th, and then for your July 4th weekend, we'll have a high of 91 on Saturday, 93 on Sunday. So the 90s are going to be here to stay starting on July 4th, but it's going to be a beautiful July 4th weekend. Make sure you get out and enjoy it, and you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.